G'day internet, well, it's 𝘍𝘪𝘴. Welcome to today's episode of the vlog. So, I had real big plans for this week's vlog, like real big plans.
Well, I know this waiting's no good for me.
Except your boy may have underestimated how many drinks he had on Friday night. Flashback. Hi Nick. Cute. And we're back. So 𝘧𝘑𝑒𝑟𝑠 left me a little bit challenged to even string together a sentence, let alone vlog on Saturdays.
Freaking idiot.
So the original plan was to vlog an adventure of some of my favorite places in New York City, starting with a tour of the Freedom Tower, which is actually the 6th largest building in the world, which is that building up there. In the distance, that one there is the Freedom Tower. And I believe from the research that I've done on Wikipedia is the tallest building in the Western world. So we're gonna start the day off there, and once we'd finished that, we were gonna do a typical touristy adventure through Wall Street, Times Square, and Central Park. Yet, look, none of those things ended up happening. So rather than abandon this vlog altogether, I'm gonna try and piece together some of the footage that I did capture from this weekend touring around New York City. So let's cue the footage from the Freedom Tower tour. It was still absolutely amazing to see incredible, uninterrupted 360-degree panoramic views of New York City. And I was doing the math, this is now my 10th visit to New York City, and despite how many times I do come back to the city, it never ceases to amaze me and never ceases to humble me as to how incredibly huge this city is. I remember back in 2010, my first visit to the city, I went and did a tour of the Empire State Building, and look, I tried to find a photo, but this is the only photo from that trip. A cute little emo kid. I still remember being incredibly humbled by how large the city was on my first visit, and every single time I've come back, it still doesn't cease to amaze me. Even when I went and did a full-on helicopter tour of Manhattan Island, which, flashback.
Well, I know this waiting's no good for me, but it seems to be a remedy. It seems to help me write my little songs. I give you love like a giving tree. I place you in my melodies.
So many memories. Look, my point is, if you've never visited New York City before, or even if you are like some of my friends that do live here but haven't been to the Freedom Tower before, I 100% recommend putting it on your to-do list, because the views, the whole experience is absolutely incredible. And look, just do it. Just take my word for it and do it, because it's absolutely incredible. Quick little change of scenery. What you looking at? Moving on. Now, I mentioned earlier that after visiting the Freedom Tower, we were going to do the touristy thing and check out check out Wall Street, Times Square, and go for a cute little walk through Central Park. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't capture really any of that footage. Although what I did do is I stole some content from my Instagram story, @PaulRaimondo if you're not already following. And here's a little look at some of my insights from my little touristy visit to Times Square. Cue the flashback. So I just had to point it out to me how amazing it is that Times Square is essentially just a bunch of people in one space observing digital advertising on billboards. And we're back. Anyways, that there concludes this episode of the vlog. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn the bell notifications on so you get notified when I drop new videos, which is every single Thursday. Apart from that, let's cue the explosion, and I will see you next Thursday. Peace. Days into this intermittent fasting thing, and let me tell you, I could get used to it.